Tim Sanders, the creator of the first and largest anonymous donation platform in the world?
That's me.
Wow. Would you mind if you took us around your office while we ask you some questions about yourself and your company?
Sure, let's take a walk.
Awesome. Well, I'll start by asking you what inspired the creation of Silent Donor?
Basically, I wanted to send a donation and I didn't want to give up any of my personal information. And I realized there was no easy way to do this, and so I built it myself.
Awesome. And did you always want to start your own business?
I think so, yeah. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a pro athlete, so if the Chicago Bears ever call me, I will still answer the phone.
Great. Okay, so what is your proudest achievement so far with Silent Donor?
Proudest achievement? I got this past summer to make a phone call to the superintendent of a small school in Pennsylvania and let them know that they had a $500,000 anonymous donation sent to them. So I get to make a lot of nice phone calls in this position.
Yeah, that sounds very rewarding. What partnerships do you currently have with other organizations or foundations?
We have a lot of partnerships with a lot of wide-ranging charities and nonprofit organizations in the U.S. and overseas. Some notable ones, we partner with the Diana Award, with the Malala Fund, the Country of Ukraine is a partner of ours, the Mara Elephant Project has a fun one, Razom, Give Directly is a recent partner, and with various churches all across the country.
Fantastic.
And many more.
Wow, okay. Is there a dream organization that you'd like to work with one day?
There is, and I've spoken to them, and hopefully we will be able to announce a partnership with them soon.
Oh, well, we can't wait to hear about that. What is the most memorable donation story that you've encountered?
We sent a nice donation to a church one time, and a nun called our office phone and referred to the staff as a bunch of angels. So it was very good for company morale to get a call from a nun.
Yeah, I'm sure. How would you describe Silent Donor in 3 words?
I would say private, simple, and impactful.
Great, straight to the point. And what would you say is the most rewarding part of leading Silent Donor?
Our mission, basically we make it easier for people to donate to charity and more comfortable for them to give in the way that they feel is best. And basically, we help people give back.
Great, and in what ways does Silent Donor stand out from other donation platforms?
We are focused on donor privacy. So we were kind of built from the ground up to protect the privacy of our donors, which sets us apart from a lot of other organizations. And a lot of people are looking to be more private as it relates to their online activity, and we allow for them to give privately to keep the impact of their donations and to also keep their privacy.
Fantastic. Okay. So now I think we're going to ask some questions about how to use Silent Donor.
All right.
So to start, I'll ask, where can someone make a donation?
It's simple. You can go to our website, just silentdonor.com, and you can click our Donate Now button and just follow the instructions.
Great. Who did you make Silent Donor for?
I made Silent Donor for any donors. So we work with individuals, we work with families, foundations, companies, both large and small, private companies. Anybody can use Silent Donor that wants to send a charitable donation.
Awesome. Very accessible, it seems. So how can people donate?
People can donate by going to our website, and how the process works is they give through to one of our funds that we've created. One of the funds is located in the US, called the Anonymous Donation Fund, or Anando Fund for short. The other one is located in Europe. Depending on where they want to donate will depend on which fund we use to send their donation. At the conclusion of the month, we send their donation to the organization that they'd like to receive it. And then we send an email to the donor letting them know that the organization that they like has received their fully anonymous donation in the name of our fund with none of their information attached.
Great. Sounds like a super secure and private process. Next up, I'd like to know, is there a donation minimum or maximum on Silent Donor?
We accept donations as low as $50, and there is no maximum, so please feel free to give however much you want.
Fantastic. And how might somebody know if their donation was successfully sent to the organization of their choice?
We send a confirmation email to every donor after we have successfully sent their donation directly to the organization that they recommend to us on their donation form.
Great. And how specifically is the data and privacy of somebody who donates through Silent Donor protected?
We take donor privacy very seriously. It's the core competency of our whole organization. We don't share any donor information at any time with any third parties, and we don't collect anything other than what we need. And we're focused on giving the best experience to any private donor across the world.
Lovely. So when do you actually go about sending in donations that you receive through Silent Donor?
We send all donations at the conclusion of every month. So if you donate to us on the 15th of the month, we send it around the 30th, the 31st, or the 1st of the next month. We do this to bundle donations to help make the process easier for the receiving organizations and for our team as we send out donations as well.
Great. And you briefly touched on this already, but just to ask again, how exactly does the donation process work with Silent Donor?
Yeah, so when you give through Silent Donor, your gift will first go to one of the funds that we've created. In the US, it's a tax-deductible fund, so you'll get a tax-deductible receipt from our US fund. And then the fund will send your donation to the organization that you specify on the donation form. So the gifts come directly from our fund with none of your information attached.
Awesome. And finally, we would like to ask you about the future of Silent Donor.
All right.
Great. So what's the next big goal for Silent Donor?
More growth. So I would say more partnerships with charities and nonprofits all over the world, more donors, and more impact.
Fantastic. And where do you want to see Silent Donor in the next 5 or so years?
I would like for Silent Donor to be the largest donation platform in the world.
That is amazing. What legacy do you hope that Silent Donor will leave on those affected and impacted by it?
I hope we can leave a legacy of an organization that has helped hundreds of thousands or millions of lives through different charitable organizations and impactful initiatives all around the world.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for your time, Tim. That was all the questions that we have for you. It was such an honor to meet you and to hear about your passion for promoting private philanthropy with Silent Donor.
Thank you.